That's fucked
What's
up.
purpose? Listen.
I guess so. Come on.
We can talk about the man and all his faults.
I don't know. I'd rather talk about something. I'm getting tired of listening to him. I guess so. It happened.
What up? It's your boy
It
Live.
happened. He's here. It is what it is.
And OBB.
And oh, and smoking smokes. You know, smoke's always on delay. Smoke shit is always lagging.
I'm just gonna. What happened?
So listen, don't worry, Smoke. If you get deported, I'm gonna go and do my coyote skills. Now
All
listen,
right.
they're not really that sharp. So I calling it, considering it a coyote is really not the proper term. More like a wild boar.
There you go.
Right? I'll search around and you'll hear me smoke. But I really won't know no fucking left or right and which ways to go. We might both get
Florida,
lost.
you call it gatoring.
Listen, we might just get caught speaking back in the next.
Get it back and
Okay?
get it back across the Rio Grande.
Hey, I don't think the Rio is really that great. It looked that big in the news.
Nah, you can creep across it.
All right, well, let's talk about big news. Big news. Big news. I thought it was big news. This was a good Sunday. When I took Steve and his sister to Plains with my girl, which, you see, I'm trying to teach Steven how to do things. My woman was present, but was not allowed to use the firearms. Okay? She needed to just sit there and watch, just like I had her doing the voting poll. I told her, I said, listen, you stand there and you act like you're voting. I don't care about what your opinion is. Okay? And then my daughter called me. She was like, Daddy, I'm going to vote. And he was like, it's none of your business who the fuck I'm voting for. So I was like, it's nobody's business, mommy.
Speaking of voting, I vote in a very well-to-do community.
Okay.
Houses start at $750,000 back in there. So I obviously don't live back in there. But I have actually almost been denied access back in there one time. And I've been voting there 30 years. So I go prepared. I got my driver's license. I got my voter registration card. I got my sample ballot with my name on it. I have a piece of unopened mail with my name and address on it that just happened to be my tax bill also. So I'm prepared to identify myself when I go in there. I go in there this time. The guard at the gatehouse doesn't even want to see my ID. I go, I'm here to vote. He goes, oh, come on in. Second right. Go to your second right. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this was easier than it's ever been before. Easiest it's been in 30 years. Let me right on in. Didn't look at my ID, didn't look at my voter registration, nothing.
Maybe he was just being lazy. They checked mine. Well, I'm sorry. Maybe that's not it. You said the security guard.
This is the security guard to get into the complex.
Harassing you.
Right.
Yes.
So you get into the complex itself.
So he must have been high. Or a bitch before him must have just promised to blow him. Like, I'm going for Kamala and, I'm going to handle mine for you.
Yeah. Now, of course, when I get to the voter,
they
which is in the house, then they look at my ID.
Yeah, because they put on pieces together who we are. Right
now, they didn't look at my voter registration card, but she thanked me for bringing it in. Because they found me on the voter registration rolls, so they have you sign a computer screen,
I gotta say this. I had a pleasant experience. The couple of people, the couple of ladies that I interacted with. There was one dude who probably he kind of had the smell of an asshole, but I didn't interact with him in a way that he could give me an attitude. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey boss, how you doing, sir? Blah blah blah, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. And he kind of wanted to. I could tell he kind of wanted to because I started asking him a couple personal questions. Because my questions were if these guys are volunteer or do they get paid? You know what I'm saying?
I think some are, some aren't.
So he told me, no, we get paid.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. I didn't want to push him off because it just seemed like he wasn't into that conversation at all. But the ladies, and I almost got tackled by two ladies. Let me just tell you how that went down. So because me and Penny were voting up in Sunrise, and we live in Broward. Broward had an extra sheet because of some amendments that they're trying to change here in Broward. So that sheet was what's in that sheet? Well, she told me her first sheet, which was the presidency sheet, was not registering when she was sliding it through the machine. So the girl that she was working with was trying to help her and take care of it. So when I noticed that they had already sent her back to redo it and come back and they were still giving her a problem, at that time they sent her back and I was like, well, let me just get the keys so I don't have to wait for her to stand here and make these people feel uncomfortable. None of that shit. So when I went walking to her, two of the ladies dove at me. And I was like, oh, I just want to see if I can get the keys to get out of here. My wife, she still got to redo her thing. I don't want to watch her do her vote. I just want to get the keys. And she was like, what's funny?
Yeah.
I was like, that one right there. They was like, "Gang, hurry, be careful." I was like, somebody gonna stab me? Like, fuck. She said, be careful. Like, you know, like you ever was in a prison hallway and the CEO was like, hurry up, the phone is down there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo. But I just thought that and then when I came out, I said a couple jokes to them. I just found them there quite pleasant. So I don't know, and that wasn't no rich neighborhood. It was.
I venture to say I was the youngest voter in there.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
How many ballots did you fill out for people?
I just filled out my own, sir.
No, I mean help them hold the paper up. Like, come on, a little harder, Bill.
There was hardly anybody in there. I might have waited 2 minutes.
Yeah,
and that was it.
For me, it was super quick.
Yeah,
I gotta say, the whole process has been streamlined. Now listen, I know the stories of everybody saying, "Ah, our votes don't mean nothing," blah blah blah. Whatever. The bottom line is, the facade of us having choices has been streamlined very comfortably. Okay, where they can facilitate large groups of people where not everybody has to be uncomfortable and unruly. You know what I mean? Listen, if you're in there for how long? Was you said 20 minutes? You felt like that shit was a breeze, huh? There was no reason to even catch an attitude about the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I was cool. I was great.
I even let some little old lady go in front of me when we were sliding it in the machine to count it.
I did that.
There was some little old lady with a cane, and I let her go in front of me.
I did that with a couple of people.
In fact, I insisted. She was trying to say, no, you were here first, ma'am. I don't want my stepdad climbing up out of that ocean and slapping me in the back of the head, because that's what'll happen. Yeah, that's what'll happen.
Seems like if they ever find you, keep it all over.
I learned when I was 12 or 13. That shit hurt. I might as well just do what the man asked me to do.
That's why whenever somebody goes, yo, why you hit your grandkids? Let me tell you something twice. Let's see if you do that shit a third time.
Yeah.
That's all. It's okay. I mean, you can get upset about it, however you feel about it. But the bottom line is, it's not the point to tell them, listen, the stove is hot and let them burn themselves. Then let them go put his face on it. Then let them go sit on it. You don't do that. You what you do is you slap the shit out of it. So you go, listen, not only is he gonna get burnt by that shit, but then I'm gonna whip the shit out of your ass. So you're gonna get a double fucking problem. So eventually you're gonna realize, yo, let me just stop fucking.
So yes, it was a very easy peasy lemon squeezy experience.
Did you vote, Smokey? Have you ever registered to vote?
Yeah, I vote. I didn't vote this time, but
Uh-uh.
I'm registered.
I was curious just to, if you knew the process.
Yeah,
If
I
it was
got
a
the
pain in the ass
process. It's
over
just,
there.
Smoke, we didn't pass recreational weed here.
oh, well, that's,
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, we didn't pass it.
yeah, tell them no.
well, that's kind of a blessing in a way.
Yeah, Steve
Take it, well, I'm just saying,
fixed it anyway.
4
maybe,
states had it
maybe,
on the ballot this year.
well, maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. I wish they didn't
The
legalize
side.
recreation here. As a matter of fact, the first time I voted, that's when Trump um and Hillary went at it, and California's uh recreation marijuana. So I was already registered, so I voted first time. I voted no and voted for the third party, but
Why
Trump
did you
won.
vote no on recreation?
We got legalized marijuana and
So
everything went
vote
well.
no? Why did you vote no?
So I'm just like, fuck it.
Nigga, you hearing me? Why did you vote no?
Because at the time we had medical marijuana. I
Okay.
was cool,
You were just being selfish?
I guess you can call it that.
I mean,
But
was there something in the bill of
like
recreational
you said, yeah,
marijuana that bothered you?
we've been smoking pot no matter how long. If it's legal or not legal, I'm still smoking it.
Was there
There
anything
you
in
go.
the bill?
Medical marijuana at the time was proper, But the government don't know how to regulate it. They're still fucking trial and error. It's always changing. They always want more taxes out of your ass. I mean, even the small farmers out here can't get by. It is what it is. It's just everybody's trying to get rich, and it's not about the plant.
Well, that was what our bill talked about. It only 2 companies were going to be able to come in and sell recreational weed.
And cultivate it?
Yes, and you weren't going to be able to sue them no matter what happened. If anything happened, you wouldn't be allowed to sue them. And people couldn't figure out how an amendment could be written like that, where no
See, at
one
least
felt
somebody read
responsible.
it.
So
Everybody
anyway,
in California was going, "Yeah, let's get free."
we don't need a simple majority here in Florida. We need 60%. So we had like a 55.7%.
Mm-hmm.
So we fell short by 4.3% of our population or of our voters. So
No. If you guys have it medical, then that'd be a different story,
we got medical.
Or see, that's it is. Go get your script, people. Fuck it.
The one of the things about that is you have to renew it. You have to renew your like every I don't know.
We
6
had to renew it every year here. It is
Yeah,
what it is.
and it's an
You grow your
extra.
6 plants, bam.
See, that's the thing. We weren't going to be allowed to grow.
No, see,
We
that's why you
couldn't
keep it medical.
Right.
Listen to me.
Recreational, you can't do that.
Nigga steps to me because he's got the medical card. Like, yo, nigga, you need to vote for that shit.
So,
And I'm like,
but
yo,
like you said,
no, you're putting niggas out of business. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to the mom and pop stores, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You ain't concerned about the mom and pop niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because you're thinking, funny nigga, you gotta vote. I was like, I'm not doing that, bro. I said, it's funny. I've been getting my smoke since I was fucking 16 years old. Probably younger.
Some days are bad. Some days
getting
crappy weed. Some days is good weed. But you always get fine weed.
Fuck all that. Listen, I'm a loose
Well,
friend.
that was like back in the day, you know.
Stop getting weed from them.
Sometimes it smelled like petrol. Sometimes it didn't. Some days it smelled like perfume. Some days it had a bunch of seeds in it. But now it's, different.
No, those fine bitches that your girls or your friends has, or they like to come through and cop the smoke off your homeboy from you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Now she going straight to the dispensary. Like, yeah, bro, fuck all that shit. Where some fucking fag nerd is in there acting like a bitch.
I was at ease when I had my medical, and I just can grow up my 6 plants. That's all I need.
But that's the problem. This is what I'm talking about, nigga. And your life is no pussy. And I'm talking about that very issue right there. That's the issue. There's no various pussy in your life because of that. You in the house getting fucking smoked out after went to the fucking store to go get your weed. Where's a bunch of dick, it's a dick fest in there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't meeting no bitches up in there. Not like when you in the fucking corner somewhere, hidden in the nigga's apartment, and he got a couple bitches coming through. They want to smoke up in there because they don't want to go out there and the street and get caught up. So bow, here you go. Oh, shorty. Bow. Nice titties. I'm saying I'm talking about the smoke, bro. I'm talking about the smoke. Smoke got some nice titties in it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see how many. We got at least. We got at least over a dozen dispensaries here in this fucking town, and we live in the Emerald Triangle, for God's sakes.
I know a nigga was upset with me too. I got berated. I got berated about not being angry about Puerto Rico being called the fucking island of shit.
I have a question when you're ready.
Go ahead.
So I read an article, some guy by the name of Fat Joe. I don't know who he is.
Okay.
He's a hip hop artist.
Okay, so Fat Joe said that Republicans that support, or not Republicans, I'm sorry, Puerto Ricans that supported Trump were house niggers.
Oh.
And now, is house nigger, I don't know what that means. And is it derogatory?
Okay. First off,
You gotta know you had some working for you.
Oh, and who's Fat Joe?
You had the workers outside the field. You had the workers inside the house, motherfucker. It's the same. If you want to go, yes, sir. You say, sir.
Let me just say you. This ain't no banjo. This ain't no banjo. But this nigga right here, he out in the backyard. Nigga in the tree, nigga in the bush, nigga everybody, nigga in the bush, nigga on the leg, nigga in the bed. Everybody get something ass head.
We need a definition for house nigger. Who's Fat Joe? And
so all right. Let me answer that first. Fat Joe. Fat Joe is a Hollywood rapper.
Okay.
Who has been in multiple Diddy parties.
Okay.
They remember his nickname was Joey Crack. So just keep all that in mind. And I have nothing but respect for Fat Joseph. Until he come out acting like a coon, talking about motherfuckers his house niggas. Like, yeah, listen, nigga. When you can tell me physically with a book, a paper, a sheet, What the fuck was done for you that was promised by the Democrats that made you turn to every other fucking thing that was like, yo, I just want to support the other side because I just didn't see it. That they're house niggas and you're not a stick dick licker. I mean, just tell me. House nigga. House nigga, house nigga, house nigga. I remember when my daddy put your kids in the bed. And I remember when he made you lay face down and give him head. Listen, you know what house nigga is, fuck nigga. Find out what fuck nigga means. You know what I'm saying? That would be better for you. So when you're running around talking about, yo, what does house nigga mean? I would wait you to say that. I think the better terminology is fuck nigga. Because somebody's gonna, when you see the niggas cock a fist back, you're like, oh fuck. Like, well, I'm just saying.
So I'm going to assume it is derogatory.
I use it as a term of love. Yo, go to the house, my nigga. There. You know what I'm saying?
So Elon Musk bought the presidency. That's how I see it.
Well, I'm glad I got all that straightened out.
Steven,
Yes.
do you remember the big black, big titty, Aunt your mama looking woman that lived in your mom's house and your daddy's house? The one when you was young, you used to suck on her nipples?
Her name was Mrs. Dominic.
Okay, so now Mrs. Dominic, that would be the dominatrix, because she used to take Steven's daddy and ram him in the butthole with the box. So, do you remember the guy that used to stand in the hallway and always be ready to take a hat, take a, you know what I'm saying, take the shoes and shit? And they would be able to sleep in the house.
You remember them days?
Them would be the house niggas. Those Dems. It's just funny how these niggas who sit on $1 million plus, who are getting hundreds of thousands to talk that fuck shit, because that's not coming out of his mouth for free. Unlike Diddy.
Apparently his place of stay now, the free hotel he's at, had a shakedown here recently. Apparently, before he got there, they had a couple of, I want to say, killings in there, and so they here recently they've done a big sweep of, and they came up with a bunch of contraband, you know, drugs, weapons, electronic devices. What's that?
Oh, he went to one of his trap houses.
Yeah,
the prison.
Right, the Metropolitan Detention Center, I think is the name of it. Yeah, in New York City.
These niggas be fucking live streaming in prison. They FaceTime, yo, nigga. They be doing fucking
TikTok, baby.
What the fuck this shit is? I forgot what this is.
TikTok.
Yeah, I got a question. What's live streaming?
What we're doing now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm gonna catch a motherfucker sleeping in his bed. I'm gonna hit him in his asshole instead. I'm gonna be cool because I'm a thug, and then I'm a motherfucking make love. Yo, my handle is fuck him raw, fuck him hard, and make sure that he enjoyed it.
Cue up that shower dance scene.
Chuck those favorite things. Oh no. Listen, I gotta be careful.
So poor Diddy.
I gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Poor Diddy.
Yeah, poor Diddy.
Did he do it?
Diddy done did it.
He got shook down.
He got shook down.
This is the sad shit. And I saw a motherfucker post up on Facebook on some real fuck shit. Like, yo, we be, as a black man talking to other black men, we be tearing our people down and shit. No matter what they do, we should always bring them up. We should never let other people say. And I'm like, so he rapes your daughters, nigga. They ain't mine. Okay, because they said he has a nice spread, a good ample spread, and he leads Hispanics. He got Asians, more Asians than Hispanics, but he likes blacks and whites. So that leads to tell me that Diddy's running around the world doing shows with Big and everybody else. There's a 60% that the diddler fingered your daughter's butthole. Okay?
Tired.
Because they going into the inner cities to do their shows, and he's the big fucking superstar to everybody there. So but act like you don't want to be calling out a fuck nigga when he needs to get called out. But I get it. I'm a different person. See, I watch the videos of how spics treat each other. When a spic catches a pedophile, they tie the nigga up and let the pit bull eat a nigga's dick off. With no remorse, the niggas be having a couple of drinks, they start the barbecuing, throw some sausages on the grill. That nigga there crying, talking about, yo, please, my dick's already eaten, let him stop, because the dog keeps on going. And we'll leave that shit like that. It's all good, nigga, what happened? You come in and be like, what? You'll be like, what happened? What happened? You okay? What do you see? Something crazy? And you talk about we shouldn't be doing that shit in front of people. Use the motherfucking people to be watching. Anybody who didn't want to turn the motherfucker in because he is saying race as you need to watch you too. Where that? That's why I've always said I never liked Pitbull. Why did I never like Pitbull? Because the minute that nigga got on, and I was thinking of it at first, because I was like, yo, little Spanish nigga, little Cuban nigga here in Miami, gonna get on and do his thing. I was ready to support that. As soon as he got a little bit of favor, first thing you think, some Mamacita's internet horseshit. I was like, first thing you're gonna do is throw your bitches to the wolves so you can eat off them. Like that's the image you want to portray to your people, and you want niggas to turn around and throw money at you to support you. Oh man,
it's what happens when you sign up with the Illuminati.
but everybody else is happy to do it. Oh, he's Cuban. I'm 305. He's Cuban. Bitch. Your niece, right now, your niece is a chronic cocksucker because of this nigga right here. Why? Well, she was working on the internet shit, and then she started meeting niggas and felt like that was better. Now, she can't even say hello correctly. Oh, everybody. He's directly fucking caught up in that shit. The same, bro. Whatever. Y'all let that shit ride. I don't know.
Okay.
Anybody who I find that is enamored by superstars, I'm talking about as men. Because women are always women are fans of every fuck. But when I meet a man fan, I have no respect for him. And this is coming from a nigga who just bought tickets to go all the way to Phoenix, Arizona to go meet some niggas. Right? Guys, I want to go get cigars. I know there's going to be some deals on cigars. So this is the real deal. These niggas go to this shit called the PCA, okay, which is the premium cigar association, some shit like that, event. And it's only for the people in the industry. And I've watched that video and all those videos from all these motherfuckers that go for at least 7 years. Okay? No, and I can't go because I don't work in the industry. You can't go as a civilian. And you go there and you meet the vendors and they're throwing cigars at you like a fucking trained steel. Oh, oh, oh. You know what I'm saying? And I know how much cigars cost, especially the ones that I like. And the vendors that I like are gonna be there. So I'm looking to go over there and be like, feed the world, make it a better place. Give me 30 cigars to subside the Spanish race. Remember, they said my island is a floating bag of garbage. And I need some help. So give me some cigars. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna support my people. I'm gonna spend some money with them there. See them take advantage of the lounge and take advantage of the festivities with the free cigars and all the extra amenities. But still know, nigga, if you're a man fan, I'm watching. Steven,
What?
are you a man fan?
Am I a who?
A man fan.
Yo, who?
Fan. I don't think so.
You know, that's a tentative yes. That's a toes in the cold water, maybe. Smokey, are you a man fan, Smokey?
Am I a man's man?
A man's man. I like it when a spit just changes the whole shit.
I don't know. I don't know who I would be a fan of.
Hmm. Maybe I have respect for some people, but not like nothing sexual for men. Some guys are cool, you know. I like, what they represent and shit, but doesn't mean I want to go sucking dick or getting my ass fucked. I'm
So what
fucked
you're
up.
saying is,
So, what do you consider a man's man?
so what you're saying is, you're heterosexual. Are you an aggressive heterosexual? Are you a tentative heterosexual? Or are you just a so-so, more warm, lukewarm?
I don't know.
So here goes. This is the question right here. You're invited to a Michael Jackson video shoot. Okay. Now,
At
Mike,
what age?
I don't give a fuck. Fuck
At what age?
Pay
What
attention.
age? What age are we talking about? If it's under 10, maybe not.
Wait, you gotta pay attention. Wait, Mike.
What's good?
What's good, bro? You came
This
in
might
right
backfire on me.
there.
Trying to
Hold
be
on 1
funny,
second.
but
So my question to Steve Stoner was, is he a man thing? Now, I just explained that I'm going to Arizona to go meet some dudes that sell cigars and guys that represent cigar companies. So I'm like, this is coming from a dude going out to go meet some dudes that smoke cigars that I'm watching you niggas in your man fans. But I was like, so let me ask you a question. Are you man fans? And so Steve was like, oh, I don't know what that is. And I was like, all right. Now Smokey goes, well, I don't know what you mean, like sexually. So I'm like, all right, so here's the question. This is the question. If we're gonna, you're invited to a Michael Jackson video shoot. Okay, he's got the side piece from the video, the bad bitch, because he's always got the bad bitch, and he's in the parts with and doing all that shit. Right now, Shorty's checking you out, and you getting into this video like the smoke and all that shit from the video is getting you shit erect and ready to go. She comes up and she's like, "Yo, just take me right here. There's a car between her and Michael. Michael's doing his dancing and looking her in the face, and she's like, just take it right here. But Michael's looking you in your face. Is you gonna take it right there and be looking Mike in his face in this video while he's doing? Oh, oh, oh. And do you feel comfortable doing it?
20 years ago, yes. Now, no.
Smoke, smoke.
Hell no.
Listen, don't be taking Mike's answer. You gotta pick your own.
I got no this. I'm good.
So you say you go all in? You telling Mike to jump out of you?
All in.
I'm going all in. In front, Mike behind. It's a good time. Steven, how you taking it and staring Mike right in his eyes? Right? Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
thriller.
Tell her.
Maybe I should ask when he was black or white.
So, I'll be honest. I'll be all up in her shit. I'm saying,
I'll be all up in it.
So we established that Smokey is one of those aggressive heterosexuals. Whereas the rest of us is like, just don't touch me. You can look all you want.
Just don't touch me.
You don't touch me. You can look all you want. I don't care, nigga. Say all you like. Don't touch me. Stop getting so close. What are you looking for? Smoke. No, get away. No, that's evil. Stop it.
Don't be drunk calling me.
So what's up, Mikey?
No, chill.
How are you? How's
Good.
how's been work lately? Anybody acting ridiculous as you get to the door?
Just
More so?
yesterday.
Yes. Yesterday, what happened? What happened?
No, I had a guy threaten me. He was gonna do this and do that and shoot me, and so I was gonna let it go, but I served him before, and I remember what he looked like, and I just got upset and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna call the deputy and see what's good." And I went back and I served his wife, so it worked out. Everything was good. I just hate these little dudes just fucking talking mad shit. Just
That's how
mad
we
shit.
are.
He was gonna shoot me and hurt me and do this, and
We're not all that way. You know, you know me all my life. I've always been a little bit. I've always been the angry one ready to fight, but you never heard me get. You know, yeah, it's okay.
all good. It was all good.
Listen, bro.
We got 6-foot mouths on 4-foot frames.
Yep, exactly.
Steven, I like to have mine as 10.5 feet tall. I like to really talk shit. I like to really get in the soul. You know what I'm saying? I find that if you say the right, filthy, fucked up, insulting shit, it takes all the wind out the saying. It's like I don't even want to fight this nigga. Even if I beat him up, it's gonna look like this nigga's right. Oh man, nigga, I almost died today, Mike, 2 times.
What happened?
So we're getting stuff out of the job because they was like, you know, take what you want to take out. They want to come next week, so we can start loading trucks up. All the chickens going, you know, packing up the whole warehouse. So I'm taking the 150-pound or 150-gallon, 1,000-gallon. I think it's 1,000-gallon air compressor. It's about 300 pounds. Okay. So anyway, I left her at the Penny to rent the U-Haul. You know, she went to go get it, dropped her off. I went to the job. She shows up. I open up the fucking the warehouse gates. I lift gates to lift them up. She's got a fucking U-Haul with no goddamn ramp. I was like, oh boy. And the shit was a small box, so the fucking you couldn't even stand the air compressor up. So I was like, oh man. So it was just so awkwardly off balance. So you had to use the forklift to get it in. And everybody's like, "Are you gonna get it out of the truck in the house?" I was like, "I'm gonna have to." So today I'm getting it out. I'm getting it out of the car. I'm getting it out of the truck, and the kid that we drive, he's like, "Yo, you need help?" And I'm like, "Nah, coach, don't worry." He's like, "Nah, he's gonna do it." So it's me and him. And I had to bring it all the way to the backyard. So at first I was trying to get it into the shed. I think it would have been better for me to unscrew everything on the floor and lift the shed up and bring the shed to it. Okay? It would have been better doing that shit. So I'm trying to muscle the shit in there, and at one point the shit is falling on me, and I'm falling backwards. But nigga, I had put so much exhaustion into it that in my brain I was like, okay, I'm just gonna let it crush me, and it's gonna kill me. I'm good. I had a good life. But I feel this thing is still, I feel this thing is still muscling it, and so I catch myself like, I can't let this nigga out muscle me, or if I get back into it. So I'm thinking, yo, we can't get it inside the shed. So now we pull it outside, and I'm like, boom, I can't leave it on the grass. So I got to put cement pavers down. So go get the pavers and shit. Now we're getting it off of I had it on a dolly that was laying down, but the shit was low. So when it's rocking, I mean, it was muscle. It had to get muscled up. Now, I get Penny, and I'm like, all I need you to do is make sure the feet stay on the pavement, the pavements. So the shit was so low that we literally had to fucking squat that shit up. And midway up, nigga, I felt my shit trembling, and I was like, "All right, I'm good. I'm giving up. It's gonna collapse. I had a good life." I'm like, I enjoy life. Things are gonna be nice. I was like, and as I'm getting ready to fall, I feel that nigga muscling. I'm like, wait, I can't let him out muscle. I got that shit up. I was like, oh my God, bro. God damn. Penny turns to me, she's like, are we gonna be able to move it from here? I was like, I don't know at all. Said, Jesus Christ. I'm talking about after that, nigga, I was like, Penny, oh, nigga, Penny trying to pass something to me. Because I'm still trying to load shit inside the shed now. So this ain't gonna go in the shed, right? So nigga, I'm so exhausted. I can't make words. I can't get enough breath to actually make a word. Cause and I'm just grabbing shit and Penny's like, tell me what you want and I'll give it to you. And I'm in my head. Oh man, shit was hilarious. But I was like, yo, I was giving up twice, nigga. I was like, I had a good life.
It's an oxygen mask.
But no oxygen, nigga. That shit, that tank's empty. And that shit's still heavy as fuck.
Tank's empty.
Oh man. So it's good, Mikey. You ready for this weekend?
Done. Just looking at my flights.
What time you
Mike,
getting in?
what game are you going to see?
I'm debating if I should stay and watch the Jets play Arizona.
Of course you should.
Yeah, I should. I don't want to go by myself though.
And
And I don't want to have my wife come out there and meet me by herself, and then she'll miss a day of work. You know?
good thinking, Mike.
Because we plan on going away for Thanksgiving. You know, so
Where you going?
Europe. I just don't know where. We're either France, I don't know, somewhere in Europe.
Very nice. You know, you should fucking have a blog.
A
Call
blog.
that shit. call that shit getting served. You put that shit when you guys take your trip to about the hotels, you know, wherever, you know, our services and all that. And then when you
Mhm.
serve a nigga, then you've been served. You know what I'm saying? Your whole intro be getting served in the hotel, people bringing you drinks. You gonna rock out chicken.
You've been served.
Boom.
Him.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Bill? Bam! You've been served.
You can tell, don't go to this place because they suck.
His catchphrase. You.
You've been served.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to get you a little, one of those little, I forgot what they call it. So like a little, you know, like the
Take a picture of your food.
a little shit. You know what I'm saying?
My hotel room.
Niggas already know. Oh shit, Joe Wapner.
Dog the bounty hunter.
Oh shit, it's Mike now. Mike come to service niggas.
Mike.
See husbands running, cheating bitches running.
I
TikTok.
served another guy later that night. He answers the door, shorts, hair all fucked up. I thought he was sleeping. He goes, I go, yeah, I'm looking for Robert. He goes, yeah, that's me. He goes, dude, you came at the wrong time, bro. Bad time. And I said, oh, my bad. I said, here you go. And some girl comes out behind her. Honey, who's that? He goes, don't worry about it. Nobody. He goes, yeah, these are divorce papers from my wife. I said, oh, okay. I said, all right, player. Gotcha. Mm.
I wonder what lie,
You've been served.
what lie
Dun,
was it?
dun, dun. Put Law and Order and play it backwards. Dun dun dun.
That
dun,
nigga turned
dun,
around and was like, it's an eviction letter. I'm being served notice.
Hey, I got a good story for you.
All
I'm
right.
sitting in the bar the other day, and there's a guy 2 seats down from me on both sides. A guy comes in, and he stands in between me and one of the other guys. And I thought he knew this other guy. He picked up his whole tab. He bought both of them double shots, and he's loud. And there's only 4 or 5 of us in there, slow. And he starts chatting with everybody else. And apparently he had just won a lawsuit. And I want to say it was against an ex-wife. So he had a big check in his hand. And he's buying everybody drinks, bought me a beer. And then he looks over at me and he goes, do you want to see how big it is? And I go, hell no, I don't want to see it. Oh, I don't want to see how big it is.
I'm not certain about that. That's not what I heard.
The bartender has got her back to me, and you can see her shoulders shaking. She was laughing. So the guy pulls out a $92,000 check.
Good for him.
That was his big deal. No, I don't want to see how big it is.
Now he probably broke.
What do you mean that was his big deal? You should have been like, yo, nigga, you need Quaaludes? You need, what you mean? What you mean, nigga? Listen, I'm like that black nigga with the
He's
front.
on his third.
He had already made the announcement that he was carrying the gun.
He's on his second kilo
I
right
swear
now.
to God,
Who cares?
he's in a bar,
Like,
and
yo,
he's
bro,
already
I'm
made
not-
an
I'm not
announcement
trying
that
to
everybody
swing
is
no
carrying the gun.
And he got 23 strippers
Let's go. What
around the clock.
do we want to party in? I was telling Tyler, I was like, yo, it's funny how drugs is the universal welcome. I said, yo, beat this. I said, everybody who smokes weed knows. The minute you know the next person smokes weed, and you're in a room of 10 people, and one nigga's like, yo, damn, nigga, did I smoke some weed up in this bitch? 3 people are gonna be like, yo, nigga, all right, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You guys, okay, where you going? There's 4 friends right there, right on the back. I said, but that's potheads. Well,
Hey,
cokeheads is different. Cokeheads, they be walking by each other and then they can do like this and shit real quick. Be like, and the other nigga be like,
before I had a boat in Canada,
how you doing?
I used to trade weed for boat rental.
Yeah.
Quarter ounce of weed, I'd have a boat for a whole week.
Oh no, that in the apocalypse movies, they never put reality. Because they always be like, yo, get a bat, get a sword, get some bullets so we can trade. Go get the fucking drugs, bitch. Fuck is you going, nigga? We don't gotta carry the guns to get more. Let's go. What do you mean grab the ammo? That's just heavy, bitch. I got a bag. Go grab those fucking quaaludes. Nigga, what you got? 60? Go get them. Let's just get right. Nigga come back with a tank on a tank. 60 quaaludes, nigga. I'm telling you. Nigga, I'm coming back with a helicopter that I don't know how to fly on top of a tank with 2 cows. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What time's your flight? What time's your flight Sunday?
I don't know the itinerary. I didn't sleep in there.
You don't know.
I'll tell you tomorrow. If she wakes up, I'll get the information to you. Listen, I go
'Cause
through
it looks like the best way for me to get back home is to leave tomorrow, Saturday night on a red eye.
how
Unless
far
I
is the
stay for the
hotel?
game and get on the next red eye.
How far is the hotel from the airport?
It's not far, but I'll leave the car, and you just got to drop off the car.
No, that's not a problem.
It's probably like 20 minutes. That's probably what I'll do. Because it looks like it's because if I leave in the morning, when you leave, if you leave in the morning, I won't get home till the evening. But if I take a red eye, I'll be home in the morning.
I won't get home until the evening. I think
So,
I get back here in Miami at 10.
oh, you're going to Miami?
I believe I'm flying in Miami.
Nice. I hate that airport.
I hate the whole experience.
Miami?
It ain't fun nowhere. Ain't no parks.
33 seats.
I will merely jump on their plane of death and fall asleep until that dumb bitch of a stewardess wakes me up an hour before we land. So
They're called flight attendants now. They're not stewardess.
hoes.
They woke.
I call them sleep interruptions. Yeah, can you put your seat in upright position? That's not comfortable for me to sleep and try to sleep. What about to take off? Well, we can crash in the middle of taking off, right? I just want to sleep, bitch. You're gonna get no complaints from me. I'll be dead sleeping.
Mm. You leave at 10. Or I can leave at. Mm. And you said you get there at midnight, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, I got a book.
All right, Smoke.
I'll holler at you guys next week.
Next weekend.
Gotcha.
You have a good weekend, brother.
All right, G.
Deuces. Well, the D420 show kind of got slow right here. Whatever I smoked with Steve just now had me in.
I can get there at 12:55 a.m. What time you said you getting there? Around midnight? Mm, hold on. Let me see something. Because if I get there early, I'm gonna just spend money. Hmm. Yeah, I'll be there at 12:55 a.m. So you're gonna have to wait around, and then we'll go get the car. The car's open. It's open 24 hours. unless you want to go straight to the hotel when you get out. You can take. I don't know if it has a shuttle. And so basically, I'll just be there 24 hours, and you'll be there 30 hours.
30.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
who's going to win that Cardinals game?
I hope the Jets, but I don't know. I'm tired of the Jets. They're fucking. I think the Jets will pull it off. I think their defense will finally show up, and they'll get some scores and excuse me, get some shit done.
Cardinals are favored by 1.
Yeah. So they might. They might. I think the Jets will win. I hope so. Anyway. Um. Yeah, I was thinking I wanted to go to the game, but then I was like, I don't want to go by myself, and because I have a bag. I'm gonna have a bag with me. Where am I gonna put my bag? Because they don't let you go in with bags, and I'm gonna have to rent a car to leave the bag in the car and then pay for parking. And it's just like I know I sound like a bitch, but that's what it comes down to. I think of everything. Yeah, I can't bring.
Look bad.
It's an expense. It's yeah.
Look
Yeah,
bad.
you've got to.
I
Yeah,
mean, just not just the ticket to get in,
yeah.
but
It's all the
I
other
gotta
shit.
wear. Yeah, I gotta worry about my bag.
Yeah,
Do I stay with the car an extra day and leave the bag in the car? Then I gotta pay for parking at the stadium.
Look bad.
it adds up, don't it?
Bag, just bring 2 T-shirts, a drawer, 1 sack of
No,
drawers.
they don't let you. They don't let you bring in anything bigger than a fucking purse.
And usually they
That's
got
the
to be
problem.
clear or something like that.
Yeah, they got to be clear too.
Oh, you're not allowed a knapsack?
No,
No, you're not allowed. If that was the case, yeah, I'd go. I'd
Well,
go
I
to a
thought
lot of places.
I didn't know that. I thought that's
Yeah.
what I was talking about. Get a knapsack.
yeah,
No, because me and Raquel had a shit. One time we had to rent a locker and put our shit in the locker so we can go to a game.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I'm not really feeling it, unless she was gonna be, unless she wanted to come, then I have to wait for her. I stay with the car, and it's still a pain in the ass because then I gotta leave the car, and it's the Jets. I can see the Jets in Jacksonville. They're in Jacksonville next month, so we can drive up. So
They might
and
actually
when
win
is
that game in Jacksonville.
yeah, it's in Jacksonville.
Yeah, they might actually beat Jacksonville.
Yeah,
What ain't
so
they?
I might just go to that game because
Right.
Jacksonville sucks. So
The
tickets should,
battle of the losers.
yeah, tickets shouldn't be that expensive either. But and Arizona is going to be that's another thing. It's going to be a little cool. 70 degrees is fine with me. At night, 46. You're not going to catch me walking around at night. It's going to be too cold. So it is what it is.
Figure out what should I bring a jacket? But oh, no.
Bring a hoodie or something. I mean, because
I like jacket. I
mm-hmm.
hate to be freezing with that.
Yeah, light jacket. I just don't. I hate to overpack. Like bring a bulky sweater and then I got to put it in my bag and carry it. Because if I'm gonna be at the airport all day, it's just a pain in the ass.
So Mikey, I don't want to hear you talking shit about my clothes. I'm gonna be wearing my spandex.
Dude, you wear whatever makes you feel comfortable. I don't judge.
Those are the ones that are a size 38, I think, 40. It's gonna be my regular size pants. And I should be wearing some of the fucking 50.
Yeah.
I'll be looking
But
slim.
Yeah, I'll let you know what's going on. I'll send you. I think we're staying in Scottsdale, which isn't far from downtown Phoenix, and that place is like 20 minutes, or it might be like 40 minutes away. But we'll have a car, so it doesn't matter. You know,
Might
I
be able
figured
to buy some
what
retirement property out there.
happened. You do?
No, you while you're out there,
Nah,
Scottsdale.
I'm not. I'm not really feeling Phoenix.
You don't like the
No,
drive?
I'm more. I'm more of a Vegas person, if anything.
Problem with Vegas is then how is it that you don't wind up indulging a little more often than not when it's
Beware.
traveling on? How do you not wind up indulging and spending money going out to go do shit? The
Because
canyon, the
because
bridges.
when we go, yeah, because when we go over there, we don't eat on the strip. We
No, I
eat.
don't mean by that. I mean by all the little different things to do around. There's always different shit to do. So
Oh yeah, so
it's not so you would wind up spending money because you're going back and forth. That's all I'm saying. It's not that I'm
right.
saying you know that oh you wind up spending all your money, but you would constantly be doing little trips. Oh, let's go to the canyons. Let's go check this out. Oh, let's go over here, here and there. And when you go stop at places to go eat. So you spend money. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. I'm just saying, how do you not find a spot?
So, but see, the trick with Vegas is you can eat basically for cheap on the strip, like the casinos, like breakfast. You can get a breakfast buffet for $9.99. You can get steak and eggs for $5.99. You just got to find those places.
That's still
I
$60.
usually go to like what happened?
That's still $60 a day. It's still a little indulgence. Is what I'm trying to say. How is it that we don't? So I'm just
No,
trying to look at it like in practicality. When you're gonna live somewhere that's gonna be that busy, you go, all right, not gonna spend no money. Then we can do it right. But in practicality, how do you not wind up spending a little bit of money here and there because you're going to indulge and having fun?
well, I mean, if you live there, then you're not doing the shit that tourists do every day. It's just like where you live at. You know, those Canadians go down there, they eat out every night. They hang out, they go to the casino. I guess it's basically the same thing. You're just gonna sit home and watch TV and eat whatever, go out once, twice a week,
Do
you
you do
know?
that? Do you do that?
Do
Do
I do that?
your wife do that? Or
Would
do
my
your
from
wife like
what do you
drive?
mean now here?
Do you and your wife do that? Do you and your wife like driving around looking for different places to eat and all that shit?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
All right, so then again, how is that you do not indulge when if you go live out there, Mike? I'm talking about you, nigga. I understand
Oh,
what you're
I would,
saying.
I
Some
would,
people will live in
I
the
would
house and
just
just not move. I get it. That's probably be me. But you like to roam around with broccoli, and y'all like to go look for places. And when you do that, you go and you spend money. So I'm just saying,
right,
how would you not indulge? That was it.
but what I'm saying is I don't indulge here. I mean, this is basically the same thing. Yeah, we go
Well,
out
here's not
every week
Vegas.
or whatever, but
You,
we don't go to 5-star
how long
restaurants.
you been living there for?
How long we been here? 8 years?
Right. How long you
No,
been in Florida?
bullshit. 9 years.
How
What
long you been
happened?
in Florida? How long you been in Florida?
How long I've been in Florida? 31 years? Oh, yeah, 30 years.
Right. Do you and your wife feel like fucking Magellan's cousin that you've mapped out a bunch of shit in Florida?
Say that again?
Do you and your wife feel like fucking Magellan, having mapped out all these different locations, food places, little shit destinations? Have you done that here in Florida?
Have we mapped out new places, you mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You've been here. You guys gone all over Florida to whatever little spot to go find this place, that place, to go shop here, to go shop there. You've done that. Is that not correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Do you,
haven't done enough though.
yeah,
There's a lot more to see.
but you still done it regularly.
Yeah, we try to do it every week.
Out of my ass is from where I'm sleeping. Is what I'm saying. So you do the same thing in Vegas. You be trying to do something every week. I'm
Of
just
course,
saying
yeah.
that's what I meant. That it wouldn't be that it would be less expensive on what some of the tactics that you use, but you would still spend money going out. It would be a regular thing.
Yeah, I mean, but the commonplace like breakfast, like I said, I mean, we don't go out to breakfast often, but when we do, it's, IHOP or a diner, shit like that. Where in Vegas, you can find in those casinos, you get a buffet for like 10.99 or whatever, instead of me going to IHOP and ordering the Scooby Dooby Doo special for $17. That's what I meant. Same thing with dinner. We can go to buffet where we can get whatever we want for 17.99 or 20.99 instead of us ordering a dish that costs $25 from Olive Garden or some bullshit.
Did they close down the Cracker Barrels or what's going on?
What about?
Did they close down the Cracker Barrels?
I haven't heard. There's one up by me,
What,
and
Cracker Barrel?
I haven't been by it in a while. But
We have one, but that sucks. That place sucks.
yeah, not a fan.
I thought
Yeah,
they one down or something.
Yeah, not a fan.
I went to a Bob Evans, which I was a little impressed with. And there's one around where I live out here, but we just, like I said, we just don't go out for breakfast.
What's Bob Evans?
I am a Bob Evans
That's the same
true fan.
Oh, you can
Yeah, it is good. It's
Yeah.
good. I just don't go.
Don't have
IHOP.
biscuits and gravy.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. That's what I think. That's what I had. Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Egg City.
See, I go to a place called Egg City. It's locally owned. Excellent, and it's not expensive. Um, there's there's IHOP. We go to IHOP. Can't lose at IHOP, but it just gets a little expensive. Um, Damn, what's the Mexican? We get this Mexican place for dinner for a huge meal. It's like $40, and that's including drinks or whatever. It's excellent. We found some places that are good. I have to admit that I'm probably a foodie. That I like to go to places that are good and cheap, or cheap and good. And I'm always constantly looking. There's a place, Dundee Diner, that's out here on 27. That was really good. I just don't have time to go over there and eat. So, I mean, there's places. I always find places. Wherever I go, I try to find from, you know, even New York. I don't go to the same places.
Almost every time I'm up north, I hit a Bob Evans. Because
Nice.
I'm from Southern Ireland. That's where they started.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, Mike,
Yes.
very early in the show, Steve had an important question that he wanted to answer. Do you remember the question, Steven?
3 of them, wasn't there?
No, the first one. What was the first one? What is? It was the what is. Well,
Okay. Yeah.
So Stephen wanted to know what a house nigga,
What a what?
what a house nigga was. So he told us a story about Fat Joe.
Mr. Live said that I already knew what it was.
So his uncle and his grandpa, old Jebediah, would be around the barn, the burn fire talking about
He
niggas.
accused me of knowing what it was.
So he said he claimed to not know what a house nigga is. So I told him to find out what a fuck nigga means. Okay? So he said he did the research, but I don't think he will. Do you have an answer for him, Mikey?
A house nigga.
I don't know where.
I believe it's in his DNA. It's so in his DNA to know exactly what that means. I believe as a child, if he walked up on a man that had a shirt that said house nigga, he said, "Hey boy, get my slippers and get me food, boy." I believe you would have done that at 6 years old.
Yeah. So there's a guy named Fat Joe that said that any Puerto Rican Trump supporters were house niggas. If you were,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So he asked me, who was Fat Joe?
yeah, I didn't know who
And my
Fat
answer
Joe
to him was, well, Fat Joe was a frequent flyer at the Diddy parties. Okay. Fat Joe was just on The View or some shit recently.
Oh well then. Oh.
Fat Joe's taking it in the ass. So I mean,
Uh,
we want to
Steve,
call
did you watch?
then they don't even know what the fuck a house is.
Did you watch the World Series?
Just not a whole lot of it. More highlights than
Okay. Well, Fat Joe performed when they came to the Bronx, when they went back to New York.
Okay. All right.
That's why the Yankees lost, because of his performance.
Well,
That's
I
what I
liked
was.
the guy better than
That's what I was told. His
Yeah.
performance was so poor. But Ice Cube killed it, they said, and Fat Joe killed himself. What?
Everybody was saying, because I mean, I watched a couple of podcasts and they did mention some shit. Everybody said that the New York performance was just like motherfuckers just don't give a fuck. They're putting it. It's just coming across in their language of everything. Like,
Well, what happened was the sound guy in Yankee Stadium was off like by 2 seconds.
it was delayed.
So it looked like he was lip syncing, and it just didn't come out right.
No, he was lip
Where
syncing.
Ice Cube, it looked like it felt like a concert.
Mike, he was lip syncing. You see how you see that he was screaming for help, and they made it, and they put his song on. That's why he had to come out with a video calling everybody else house niggas.
Mm.
And he's screaming for help. Man. I'm sorry, Joseph. Juan. Jose. What is it? Raquelino, what's Joseph in Spanish?
Jose.
No.
No?
You don't even know
What
what
happened?
house nigga is. You gonna tell you gonna act like you know Spanish?
See.
What's Jose? What's Joseph in Spanish? Is that
Joseph?
Jose? It's not Jose.
Yeah, I think it's Jose.
Hold on.
See, Mr. Live.
It's
Like
not-
Steven
Yeah.
and Stefan, right?
See?
Esteban. Michael is Miguel. Anthony's Antonio. Yeah, and Joseph is Jose.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Lo siento, senor.
Oh,
You're
okay.
sorry? Why are you sorry?
You're right. No, you're right. It's 'cause they don't recognize the PH and Joseph and Jose. You're right. But this nigga, see, I could forget, but I know. You know exactly what it is.
I just
Just
wanted a
like-
definition. That's
Just
all.
like if you get invited and somebody talking about we gonna buck break them. Your dick's already getting hard. What does that mean?
I just wanted a definition, that's all.
You know what? How come you don't ask these questions when we're in the elevator with a bunch of niggas?
Once I want to get out of that elevator.
I'm trying to get those questions out of you. Like, Steve, you remember how Jebediah would brand them niggas that he fought? Remember that, Stephen? That was the way your grandpa did. Didn't you write their names? No? Is that not what you did? Hey, gentlemen, if your name is Jenkins, I think he thinks he owns you.
Toby.
Toby, if anybody got a grandpa named Toby, that's his boy. He lost. He ran out when he was 7 years old. He wants that boy back. He will sit there and be like, no, gentlemen. You guys look like fine gentlemen.
Just let me out of this elevator.
Knowing damn sure in his heart, he's like, these fucking niggas. If we would have hung them all. They could have been like unicorns. People see them, but no one knows they truly exist.
Uh,
Well, anyway,
I just did my ticket, so
just to let everybody know, since it looks like the Civil War from my side is not going to go down, I'm selling all the equipment I had for the other side. In case y'all want to prep up, in case y'all worried about Trump, I got a good deal. You know what I'm saying? The shit that I paid $2,000 for, I'm only selling it for $4,000. I'm not going to be even
that's
dollars.
fair.
I'm not even dollars. So hit me up just in case you're concerned. You're like, oh my God, he's gonna come and start robbing people. Oh God, he's gonna change. I will arm you up. I will arm you up. You know what I'm saying? I was ready for y'all. I need y'all to be ready.
actually, you should look into going to the grade schools and kindergartens. You know, with his history and all that.
I put out, Mike. I put out flyers. It's called One Man 100 Gun Security. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I told him I was like, listen, it'll look like there's niggas all over there. I'll leave guns in the corners of all in the whole school, and wherever I'm running, I can just pick up a gun, throw another one away, grab another one. Where the fire hydrants is at, we'll put them behind them. A couple of SBRs right behind there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I'm losing weight. I don't know if you noticed the double chin done shaved down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at me like, damn, nigga, I'm looking good. Like, yeah, if I was Michael Jackson, I'd look me in the eyes too. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, I get on my shit. But what I was thinking, Mikey, now that Trump has been elected, that I'm going to get a job with immigration. Remember, he's going to be deporting everybody. Everything. There's going to be work. There's going to be plenty of work. And hopefully he'll let us contract work so we can do like a dogs the bounty hunter shit. You know what I'm saying?
Piecework.
It'd be like Tonyo, the Vato hunter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I go and I look for the Vatos, yo, Holmes, you ain't got your papers? You know you wrong. Oh no, that's my tagline. You know you wrong.
Get your beat up school bus and put bars on the windows and
So Steve,
can,
so I priced out a school bus. I priced out a school bus.
yeah.
It has 30 seats, 15 on each side.
Right.
So they wanted 3,000 for it. It's in working condition.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm thinking about getting it. Okay. So listen, don't start making jokes when you see me coming down with a school bus on my Steve.
Right shotgun. Come on, literally.
Wait, listen. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna act like Cheech and Chong in this motherfucker. Nigga, remember? Get the bomb. Dude, I want to it's all out.
Yo, what time is your wedding? Because that's what Jeffrey was calling me about.
I
I'm
talked to him.
calling you.
I talked to him. So this is the thing I gotta explain to you guys. So I'm not like you guys. You remember how you planned this all out and was like, well, I'm gonna get her a ring, I'm gonna get on my knees, I'm gonna do all this special. Remember how you did all that? And I didn't do it like that. I was like, listen, Mitch, I don't want nothing to do with this. This is gonna happen, it's gonna happen because you want it, all right? You planned it, you said it, you just all you do is you text me on the day of where I need to go. So give me a week's notice. I don't want to know nothing about it. I know where the venue's at because I've been there before. But other than that, I don't know shit else. I know it's in February because that's what I heard.
It's in March.
Guess I'm missing. I'll be early. So, whatever. Listen, you
What?
asked the wrong guy.
I'll
Bro.
be waiting.
You asked the wrong guy.
Yeah.
But you don't know what time?
All right, hold on. I know that they had sent that save the date shit in the thread.
It's not in there.
I have it. Hold on, brother. I have it somewhere. It doesn't have a time. It just says March 29th. She didn't give a time. I will ask her to give you that answer in my name. Listen, do me a favor. If you're gonna ask me questions, I need you to pre-send those questions so that I can send that to my staff. Have my staff answer that for you. That
The
way
problem is your wedding is 5 months away, and people are trying to plan accordingly, and you don't know what time.
hold on,
You
hold
didn't
on,
e-
hold on.
you didn't even know what day it was. I mean,
What month? 1 month. Excuse me.
the venue, until last week, nobody knew it. They knew what a venue is, but the hotel situation. Come on, bro.
You need me to send you the link for the hotel?
Yeah.
What happened?
You need me to send you the link for the hotel?
No.
Expensive.
That hotel was crazy expensive because it's spring break. So even if you got a tent on the side of 441, it was going to be expensive. So, but we got that situated. We're going to get that situated. It'll be fine. We just want to know what time. That way, because you got people that want to go to the wedding and then go either home or catch a plane or do something. And I can't answer them. I'm like, I don't know.
That
All I
answer,
tell them is I'm going home. I'm driving.
you know, what I answer from her. You asked me that today when I called you at work. I'd have given you that answer. Because I haven't heard that.
How do you not know? Come on, bro.
So what I just told you, man. I let my staff handle it.
So where's your staff at?
My staff is sleeping.
All right. How about, does your daughter know? Does anybody? So just one person knows. So if she were to drop dead tonight, you wouldn't know what time to show up. You wouldn't know what time to show up
What
at
would
the
we
wedding.
still be doing the event for, nigga? For a get together? Like, yeah, see it love me.
Well, I hope Penny stays alive, bro.
That's what I hope so too.
Sad.
So I said, yo, make sure everything is good.
You were like, before you die, what time am I supposed to be?
I ask her in the morning, hey, stuff good? You were
What?
worried. I'll ask her in the morning. I'll be like, hey, babe, you sleep good? What do you mean you didn't sleep good? You was worried. There's a problem. I'll check it out before you die. What time is the venue? Front and front.
That's funny.
I will get you that information mañana. ASAP.
So what did you tell Jeff then?
He didn't ask me for the time. He just asked me about the hotel situation. So
He asked me about the time because I told him, I said, it makes better sense if you were to stay in like West Palm, Lake Worth, Delray Beach, get a hotel up there and just drive down.
Yeah.
I told him fly into West Palm Beach or fly into Fort Lauderdale, get a car, and then drive up there. Because he's going to have to pick up his brother anyway. That's what I'm looking at.
Because isn't his girl going through surgery?
Mhm. What happened?
Isn't his girl having a surgery?
I don't know. I don't know.
And they're replacing her liver or taking her liver or some fuck shit. Some crazy shit. Oh, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's all fucked up. We party so hard and didn't give a fuck about our bodies. Then that shit started breaking down. And they're like, what happened?
Yep.
I changed my diet one more time. Well, I didn't change it. What I did is I put a different crux on my diet. So now I only eat 2 times a day. Instead of eating 3 meals a day, I only eat 2. Because after they raped me anally, I when I did the weight, I was happy that I lost that weight. So I figured let me stay on two meals a day so that way I can stay and maintain. So that way in the day of the wedding, bro, some stranger come up in there and be like, damn, Poppy, and be like, the back. Go to where the cigars is at.
You had that procedure on Monday, didn't you?
Yep.
And I forgot to call you to see how you were. So
Well,
sorry, bro.
No
what
worries.
procedure?
I was anally raped at the hospital again, so to see if I had any issues inside my body, because they can't just take blood and be like, "Yo, you could have had."
Was it a colonoscopy?
Yeah,
Okay.
You didn't do the color guard?
it's funny because they, as they're about to put you out, they're like, "What's your name?" I said, "I just told you my name." And he's like, "What's the procedure?" I was like, "Anal rape." And he's like, "Excuse me?" I was like, "Anything longer than a finger is fucking rape. You're going in. I gave you consent. I understand it. It's still rape. Go handle what you're gonna handle." And I don't remember anything else.
It's the best 15 minutes of sleep you ever get.
15, bro. I thought the shit was like fucking 3 seconds. I'm telling you, I was in the middle of speaking.
It is awesome. I want to take a 6-pack of that shit home.
Oh, that's what killed Mikey.
What you want to take 6 packs up your asshole? Is that what I just heard?
That's not what I said.
Steve said,
That's what I heard.
Well, that's what you heard, but that's not what was said.
"Don't spill that out."
He said I would like to have 6 pack of that in my asshole,
Oh my
No,
God.
to take home.
and then put it in your ass. You're so selfish. You don't want to share with nobody else.
Oh no. No. Steve likes the drug part. So this is what I'm saying. I was talking about that earlier. I don't understand. I got to start writing movies, nigga. We got to start writing movies so we can make sure we're realistic. Everybody needs to know that you have drugs, grandma drugs, whoever drugs. What is that shit right now that's making people skinny?
Ozem,
The fucking shit for
Yeah.
Nigga, that shit is wrong. That shit right
Yeah.
now. That you know how about a nigga will open up the jacket to be like, "Yo, what you like? You want the Sony? How you want the Walkman? Which one you want? What you mean? What you mean? I got this. I got look. You put out the Ozempic. Huh? I got the one a day shots. I got the weekly shots. What you mean? And right now, when the shit is fucked up, that's when you make good trades. Word up. Yo, these niggas got pictures of inside my asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Look, you want to see?" I was like, "Nah, but is it clean? It should look good. Does it look like, what I'm saying?" Like,
Well, they make you shit everything you've eaten for the last month.
what I meant by that is, does it look like the tunnel of love, or does it look like the cave of death? You know what I'm saying?
They have to cut anything.
Remember, they cut into me, so I remember how my shit is not the way it used to be. I used to have a picture perfect bundle. My shit was, it was hustler, right?
Is that a doctor's opinion? Or?
Listen, dogs.
It was a custodian.
My asshole was a prodigy in the modeling game. I would have been out there, they would have put my asshole over the cans of food or so.
Wide angle lens.
Yeah, whatever. They had putting tracks all the way. Well, what they did was they put a fucking slice all the way inside out. So I was wondering if my shit looked fucked up.
You know, while you were sleeping, what they did was put a Hot Wheels hot tracks through your ass all the way to your mouth and ran.
And I'm still talking like, "Yo, this is rape."
They put 2 tracks, so they wanted to see if there was anything touching the walls.
Yo, I asked Penny, I was like, "Why the fuck does the doctor who was just dealing with my ass come to me smiling and says thank you twice? Thank you,
Right.
Did they
Talking about
thank you.
Let's do a follow-up visit
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yo, no, Mike. The nigga said, your mom has had rectal. What is it? What is it? Your mom was found with was it rectal cancer or some cancer? And I was like, "Well, really?" He's like, "Yeah." So you need to come every 5 years. And I was like, "Whatever, nigga. This the first and last time you niggas never gonna see It is on this ass already ever again. Nigga, I'm coming off the insurance. So I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna be fucking curled into a ball over in Ocala, fucked up. I'm like 7 hours away from my hospital. I did
So what?
my blood came out good. My fucking my blood pressure was wonderful.
I think when you hit 70, you quit taking the colonoscopies.
Oh,
I
is that
don't
right?
think you take them your whole life.
Do you mean 70 years old or
Yes.
70 dudes of
Yeah,
your ass?
70 years old.
70 inches wide.
The cocks of your ass? Like once you reach 70, they're like your shit is fucked out. You ain't gotta check it. You can look your own head up in there.
All right. So talking about, you said Ocala. When do you end your job?
End of this month, 27th of this month.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
And you're prepared?
Yes, sir. I mean, what do yeah. I mean, I haven't been able to go up there and start doing anything, putting my presence down. I've been looking around online, but that's nothing compared to getting my ass out there. You know what I'm saying? And I can't get out there because I need to save the money right now to get all this shit up there. Get the house is not ready for moving in, so it's not like I could just go up there and spend the weekend. It's not livable right now.
Why isn't it livable?
They don't the power's not on. The power's not plugged in. They haven't put the post up where everything else can be plugged in. So if those permits are not all done, we can't go in because you need a permit of safety to live or some bullshit like that. Oh, that shit is not complete. I think the well was dug, but the pump and everything hasn't been put in because there's no power. Right now, everything has been slow rolled. So the whole thought was I'm gonna wind up staying down here for the end of December. So I let this dude know I'm giving this place up. So I won't have to pay the last month's rent basically. Short payment to it. And then
Now, push come to shove, can you stay in, uh, what's her name, Brandy? Can you stay in her house?
I'm hoping there's not going to be a need or a push for shoving on that. I know. If I stay here to December, that shit should be fucking done. It should be getting all done by before the end of this fucking month.
But you already started paying for it.
I paid this month's. Yeah, I paid this month's mortgage. Yeah. And by the time we move in, I would already paid 2 mortgages. Maybe even going in the first time I go in, I probably have been already paid 3 mortgages.
So you have home insurance on it already?
All of that shit is on there.
Mm. Oh, and it's just not you and Penny, it's Alicia too. Oh boy. Mm.
Shouldn't be so much of a problem.
Well, you need power. Did they estimate a time?
Well, the guy's supposed to be coming out.
And you need internet because that's the only way Penny's gonna work, right?
Mhm.
Oh, geez.
Like I said, the plan was to stay here for December. We still have service and internet. You can do what you got to do. That would give them all the fucking time in the world, hopefully, to get everything done so that we can go the fuck up there. Because the worst came to worst. It wouldn't be that I'll be staying in fucking Brandy's house. Well, we'd wind up staying in fucking Mima's house. And maybe me going, or Penny staying in Mima's house and me going up there and dealing with the fucking whatever the hell's going up there so I can be close by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but where would you stay? I
Um,
would offer you my room. I mean, you can have the room. But the thing is, Derek and his family gonna be here. I mean, I don't give a shit because there's plenty of floor space. there's, there's plenty of floor space, and we have a big backyard.
Hopefully these guys get everything taken care of within the next 2 weeks. And tell me before the end of this month that you can move it, because that was the initial deal.
All right. Well, keep me posted.
Let you know.
Let me get out of here. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, brother. I'll speak to you tomorrow. I'll call
Oh,
you,
I'll see you tomorrow.
and then I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be in around 1 in the morning. But just hang out. I'll be there. I'll text you and let you know.
I'll be waiting.
Let you know what's good.
All right.
All right, yeah. All right,
Hey.
Steve.
Oh yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We done spent what 7 hours here, Andy and Mike's personal business side, and I'm making y'all closer to us. You know what I'm saying? Smoking Joe. We understand that Smoking Joe was a violent heterosexual.
Holy shit.
Please do not be sexy and look him in his eye as a man while he's having sex, because he will fucking just be like, no, not me. I'm too sexy for myself. You look all you like. Just don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch me, cuz, and please don't walk up behind me. I don't like that thing. Look, that made me feel uncomfortable. I like to look forward. I don't need to be looking behind me like I am.
Hot breath on your neck. That's no good.
I'm good, thanks. Let's get up out of here. It's your boy Ain't Live,
Oh, BB.
Steve Stoner, Mikey Mike, Smoking Joe.
Yeah.
And we get the fuck up out of here. Deuces.
Chill dog.
Chuck Doggy Stick. Okay? Right now, he's laid up with his man, counting his boy's cheddar.
He had last Thursday off.
So now he's got to put in that work. It's downtown. Hey, let's get out of here before that nigga come and stab us or some shit. Because, you know, that nigga prison. I'm real. Deuces.